Coastal Radio DAB.
Happy third birthday to us here at Coastal Radio, and this lady that I'm talking to right now made it all happen over 3 years ago. It's Paula Davis. Paula, hello.
Hello.
She's got a big smile on her face. Listen, Coastal Radio DAB, 3 years old. Yep. How are you feeling today?
Really happy, actually. I went to the BBLG this morning, and I nearly made them sing happy birthday to us, but I refrained. No, they didn't sing it, but I did get lots of happy birthdays. Got a big round of applause as well. So, no, it's a good day, isn't it? I can't actually believe we're at 3 years.
So how did this all take us back many years? How did all this come about when you kind of thought to yourself, right, I'm going to do this?
I think it was more to do with when Radio Wave went and it became quasi-national on the station that took over. I kind of felt a bit sad that we didn't have that locality still in what we was doing. And I just thought, I'm going to put a spreadsheet together just to prove to myself that I can't do it. That's kind of, it was like a niggling thing. And, obviously by that point, the small-scale digital licence that we have was only just being trialled. So I didn't know if we was going to get one. So I then put the spreadsheet together and went, oh, well, with a little bit of help from my friends, i.e. the investors, we could do this. And that's kind of, I think that was the May, and we launched on the 26th of September.
It was really quick. And the one thing that I always say about local radio, and you hit the nail on the head there, is that when local radio goes, and I didn't notice until Radio Wave finished, and I was just sat there going, what do I do now? But also, listening to the radio, I didn't know when the illumination started. I didn't know when Ride the Lights was. I didn't know what was going on because there was no local radio. So it's so important.
Well, that's why we did it. So for us, the team behind it, which we're all ex-Radio Wave. We all live and breathe radio, have done since we were, knee-high to a grasshopper. So as soon as that you saw that happening, charities didn't have a voice. There was nothing that was affordable to local businesses. Events, who knew what was going on when? And that's why it's a key thing with Coastal. We make sure that we do all the events on with the events guide. We make sure everyone knows what's going on. We make sure that charities get a voice because we do the free campaigns. We make sure that businesses, small and medium businesses that probably couldn't even afford Radio Waves rates, because we're about a quarter of that, even those businesses, they all needed a voice. They needed somewhere to talk to people and to tell people what's going on, not just events, but what's going on in people's businesses, to get that circular economy going back again so that everybody stays shopping local, find out what's going on, what deals are on in this shop, what new shops are opening even. So all that kind of thing. And the restaurants and bars,
So important. Now, listen, third birthday, I want to say congratulations. And yes, it's been an absolute brilliant time so far. And it's not over yet, is it? I know you can't say too much, but it's not, we're not over, are we? We're stronger and stronger. We're getting bigger and bigger. And, the listener figures and everything, it's just going up and up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a really pleasant journey. It's been hard, obviously. At the end of the day, Coastal Radio is a small local business like any other one, and it is hard. I've learned so much. I think Jed and I, when we started It Talk, we were like, I think our favourite saying was, you don't know what you don't know. And we both thought, we knew quite a bit about radio, 25 years, history for me, and, about 20 for him at the time. It was like, we know pretty much everything there is to know. But oh my goodness, starting a business that is a radio station is nothing like running a radio station for 20 years. It's so different. But it's nice. It's a lot nicer in a way. I mean, obviously we're a tiny team, but we get to do things we want to. We're not governed by that red tape of a corporation and you can only play this music and you can't do this and you can't have anything to do with that because it's there. There's none of that with us, is there? We literally go, someone says, how about doing this? Especially Andy B, he's always coming up with, why don't we do this? And we kind of go, maybe we could. So that's what we're kind of doing. That's what's exciting about the future. There's lots of things planned, lots of little events, promotions, getting some more of that interaction on air is what we want to do. And yeah, I'm excited.
It is an exciting times. And what's even more exciting is what you told me yesterday is that you were in a local shop the other day and a woman went, because you drive the Coastal Radio 18 van now, don't you? You drive it round and a woman at the in the checkout went, that's my favourite radio station.
Yeah, I think if I had been a peacock, you would have just seen my feathers go bump at that point, because I was just literally paying for fuel. And I forget I've got that, because obviously I had my little car for years, and that was my final sacrifice. I've now drive around in a 8-seater van, which actually I quite like. And I had to really behave in that van as well, don't I? So I went in and she was just like, oh yeah, that's my favourite radio station. And I was like, almost double taking, going, oh my God, that's my baby. That's my baby. And I went, oh, don't worry, I'll pass it on to them. And it was just like, I don't know, a bit of a surreal moment.
Well, listen, once again, congratulations. Happy birthday to you and us all here at Coastal Radio DAB, and long may it continue.
Thank you.
Coastal Radio DAB.